It is election day. We will soon see the result of who wins shortly. A fair warning, however, before we proceed. I am trying to be positive in this video. Let's discuss what would happen to Alberta if the Liberals or the Conservatives become the ruling party in Canada. We will first start off with Mark Carney and the Liberals and then move on to Pierre Poilievre. We won't discuss the NDP, Bloc, Green, or PPC party here, as they have virtually no chance of forming government. As of today, the polls still suggest a Liberal win, but there is some indication that the Conservatives are making headway in Ontario, which could lead to a minority government. So let's get right into it. What does a Mark Carney and Liberal win mean for Alberta? If Mark Carney wins the 2025 federal election, it could have significant implications for Alberta, especially concerning energy policy, economic development, and federal-provincial relationships. Carney has pledged to develop both clean energy and the lowest carbon conventional energy, aiming to reduce Canada's reliance on imported energy, including from the US. This strategy may benefit Alberta's oil and gas sector by promoting environmentally responsible practices while also investing in renewable energy projects. However, Carney's lack of detailed plans for the oil and gas industry has raised concerns among Alberta's leadership. Premier Danielle Smith has expressed apprehension, suggesting that Carney's policies may not align with the province's energy interests. Carney has also committed to balancing Canada's budget within 4 to 5 years if re-elected. This is kind of concerning because of the amount of expenditures in his budget plan. His plan includes eliminating the consumer carbon tax and introducing incentives for greener choices, which could alleviate some financial pressures on Alberta's industries and consumers, but this could backfire. Additionally, Carney's aims to remove internal trade barriers between provinces, potentially boosting Alberta's economy by facilitating easier movements of goods and services across Canada. Again, this could backfire for Carney. Carney's focus on national unity and internal free trade may lead to increased collaboration between federal government and the Alberta government. However, tensions could arise if Alberta perceives federal policies as encroaching on provincial autonomy, especially concerning energy and environmental regulations. The Liberals are attempting to gain ground in traditionally conservative strongholds like Alberta. For instance, in Edmonton Southeast, the Liberals are fielding ex-cabinet minister Amarjeet Sohi, indicating a strategic push to appeal to Alberta voters. A Carney-led government may offer Alberta opportunities through investments in both traditional and renewable energy sectors, economic incentives, and reduced trade barriers. However, the province may also face challenges related to federal environmental policies and the balance of power between provincial and federal authorities. If the Conservative Party, led by Pierre Poilievre, wins the 2025 federal election, it would bring significant changes to Alberta, particularly in energy policy, economic development, and federal-provincial relations. Poilievre's platform emphasizes Canada's expanding oil and gas industry, which could benefit Alberta's economy significantly. The Conservatives advocate for reduced environmental regulation and fast-tracking pipeline approvals, aiming to increase energy exports. This approach aligns with Alberta's interest in maximizing its natural resource potential. The Conservative plan also includes reducing the lowest federal income tax bracket from 15% to 12.75%, potentially saving the average worker around $900 annually. They also propose cutting the federal deficit by 70% through spending reductions. These fiscal policies could stimulate economic growth and provide financial relief to Albertans. Poilievre supports greater provincial autonomy, which may resonate with Alberta's push for more control over areas like natural resources and pensions. He has expressed support for Alberta remaining in the Canada Pension Plan, emphasizing the importance of provincial choice in such matters. The Conservative Party has historically enjoyed strong support in Alberta, and a Poilievre-led government would likely maintain this trend. His policies align with the province's priorities, potentially leading to increased federal attention to Alberta's concerns. A Conservative victory under Pierre Poilievre could lead to policies that favor Alberta's economic and political interests, particularly in energy development and provincial autonomy. However, the broader national implications of these policies would depend on their implementation and reception across Canada. If the new Democratic Party under Jagmeet Singh wins the 2025 federal election, Alberta could experience notable shifts in energy policy, economic development, and federal-provincial relations. Singh wishes to develop an east-west clean energy grid, an electrical grid, over new pipeline projects, though he remains open to pipelines that meet environmental standards, provide good jobs, and have Indigenous and community support. In Alberta, the provincial NDP is committed to achieving net zero emissions by 2050, with a net zero electrical grid by 2035. They plan to invest in technologies like hydrogen hubs, carbon capture, and energy storage, and offer incentives for low-emission projects through programs like the Alberta's Future Tax Credit. The NDP aims to diversify Alberta's economy and create jobs. They wish to raise the corporate tax from 8 to 11%, while eliminating the small business tax altogether. They want to expand the Alberta Petrochemicals Initiative program, and they want to introduce targeted grants for small businesses, especially in places like downtown Calgary and Edmonton. They want to create an innovative district in Calgary by collaborating with post-secondary institutions, and they believe these initiatives would projectedly create about 47,000 jobs. So which party resonates with you? Do you believe the Liberal Party will include Alberta within the decision-making in Canada? Or will Alberta be ignored? Do you think the Conservative platform is a way towards future growth and development in Alberta, or is it just more traditional thinking? And finally, what do you think of the ambitious statements of the NDP party? Could this be Alberta's future? Leave a comment below, and thank you for joining me today.